May Stringer house, originally built in 1856 by John May, for his wife and 2 daughters. The family moved to Brooksville, Florida due to the Armed Occupation Act. The house was the site of the town's first drive-by shooting and originally a 4-room home. Marina May lived in the house for several years after the passing of her husband John in 1858. Marina went on to marry Frank Saxon, a well-known man to the area who was considered a Civil War hero, but there's a dark side to Frank Saxon, and he had very strong ties to the KKK. Frank and Marina went on to have a baby boy who passed away shortly after birth, and later a little girl, known as Jessie May. Marina unfortunately passed during the birth of Jessie, leaving Frank to raise Jessie alone. At 3 years of age, Jessie May also passed away from unknown causes, and it's believed her spirit is one of many to reside in the home. There have been countless reports of a little girl's voice, the sound of footsteps, running up and down the halls. Without fail, it seems paranormal equipment will activate in and around her room. Does she enjoy these toys? After Jessie passed, Frank married again, and his new wife didn't want to live in the house. He built her a new home close by. During the 1880s, Dr. Sheldon Stringer purchased the property and adds 10 rooms and a 3rd story to the home, making it the house we see today. Dr. Stringer used part of his home as a doctor's office, with its own private entrance. Performing a wide variety of practices, it's unknown just how many patients he treated in this home, or how many died there. Full of rich history, it comes equally packed with paranormal activity. There have been many reports of visitors and volunteers witnessing Frank Saxon and Dr. Stringer walking around the room, as well as the doctor's office. Some visitors report getting pushed downstairs and being scratched. We personally witnessed a light pole chain moving, attic chest handles rattling, and have heard countless EVP and DVP. Not to mention the crazy amount of equipment activity we always catch. The secrets hidden inside these walls, the rooms full of donated artifacts, and the dark and often disturbing local history all help to create the perfect storm for paranormal activity and brings us back to investigate time and time again.
Alright. We are here in the doctor's office.
Dr. Stringer, how many years did you use this home for your office? Margaret Stringer?
Was that her name?
I think so. I don't remember if that was his wife or his daughter. I think wife. And there's like a couple pictures of her in the parlor. A few of the little girl, and then one of them is postmortem.
I'm guilty.
What are you guilty of? Are you Margaret, or are you looking for her? That's the toilet.
How many patients did you treat?
Call. Did you just call to say I love you?
Recording.
We are recording. Is there anything you want to share with us besides you're guilty? Are you guilty of the ghost fart earlier? Was that you? It's okay. So loud down here with the fridge or whatever that is.
Is it the
Water.
water cooler?
Yeah.
I don't know what it makes me
Children
think.
want to
my
speak.
God, that
Oh.
scares the shit out of me every time. I don't know if it'll make a difference, but I'll shut it.
A little bit. If anyone's here and they want to say something, please feel free to talk or touch one of our little toys. Or fart, whatever.
Marina, are you here? You did a great job taking care of the house.
It's unpleasant here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, proved you wrong.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Why is it unpleasant?
Can you make a noise? Can you knock? You can knock. You can stomp your feet.
Imagine how many spirits are like, I don't know, can I?
We have a bunch of toys and recorders and all that kind of stuff. If you're here and you want to talk to us, feel free to touch or
Here.
hear. I'm listening.
Did you just take a step?
I didn't take a step. I leaned back, but that's why I'm doing it again to see if it recreates
so
it.
you heard it too?
Yeah, it was like a thump,
Yeah.
but it sounded like it was right behind me.
Yes, it did. That's why I thought it was you.
Well, I shifted my weight, but
But it didn't look like you'd actually stepped, which is why I was confused.
yeah, well, I thought maybe one of the floorboards kind of creaked because it's all wood. Like, you know, like kind of went out of place, but they're not. No, that's me stomping. That's what it sounded like, though.
Frank Saxon, are you here?
That's got to be them upstairs. That's got to be them upstairs.
I have no regrets.
Alright, word.
Not even one?
The battery.
What about it?
You drained the batteries.
I don't think so. Camera's good.
Maybe the equipment.
Hmm. Knock where you want us to go, or make a noise or talk or whatever.
That was my thing.
That's upstairs. That's upstairs. That's upstairs. Is there a message you wish to share? Are you Rocky? You know, Memorial is coming up. So we just want to say thank you, because I won't be here for that day. So we just want to say thank you, because I won't be here for that day. So we just want to say thank you, because I won't be here for that day. At least I hope not. I'll be working. And if I'm here, I'm on the wrong side of town.
Potentially.
Yeah, well, thanks for that. Thanks for wishing that bad moo-jubu on me.
Yeah, Dr. Stringer also
Violet.
served. He was a doctor in the Civil War. Frank Saxon served in the Civil War. Rocky didn't die during service. I think he had cancer or like a stroke or something.
Mm.
So he died during like old age. Rocky didn't die during service. I think he had cancer or like a stroke or something.
Mm.
So he died during like old age. Rocky didn't die during service. I think he had cancer or like a stroke or something.
Mm.
So he died during like old age. Who else?
But he could still be attached to an
Yeah,
item.
I'm just trying to think military-related people.
Yeah, they're all this stuff is there for the outfits they have. But as far as the other people, I don't know. Like you said, you knew about Stringer and Frank.
I know bare minimum.
I mean, we could go check out the stuff over there.
Yeah.
See if anyone wants to do anything. Boop, 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 boop.
We make the noises.
Keep making them.
Haven't really heard too much. McKenna?
Go further.
Go further? Which way? This also another. That's her, yeah. More female. I was just wondering. I'm like, that's definitely a female. Hodge. Unlabeled. Who's that? Bremer? I don't know who else. I wonder if they're all him, just him, because that would be all of his.
No, it's.
No.
I think it's just the one in the middle. All the ones that have a photo in front of them, that is their uniform.
What's his name? Rusk.
Tragedy.
Oh, he was the husband of one of the volunteers. I don't think she's here anymore, but her name was Virginia.
Mm.
Girl.
Is there a male or female here? Is there anyone who wants to share a message? Is there anyone who wants to share a message? Is there anyone who wants to share a message? What years did you serve? What's your MOT?
Are you happy that some of your items have ended up as artifacts in the museum?
That was me.
Woman.
We keep getting woman.
Is there a specific woman you're referring to?
I mean, there's only like 2 female outfits, right? Esther and, is that someone's or is that just...
It's someone's.
Is this Esther here?
I'm not feeling anything in here at all.
I'm not feeling anything downstairs at all. I never did.
Pagan.
It's weird. I feel very calm down here. Like everything seems like...
It just seems homey.
Yeah, at peace and
Yeah.
homey. It's when you start going upstairs.
Between.
Yeah. It's like the second floor is when things start to like converge, but
Yeah.
it's...
Do you want to try the kitchen?
Haunted.
I mean, yeah, we can. We might as well make our way around. I got it.
Yeah, do a circle.
Sure. After you. You making me dinner?
And it's a nice kitchen.
We're family.
And it's a nice kitchen.
We're family.
And it's a nice kitchen.
We're family.
What kind of foods did you like to cook in here?
Did you actually cook in here? Or did they make it the kitchen?
This was originally not the kitchen.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
I think it was used from probably like, I'm trying to remember.
I live on.
In my pies.
Probably like the 40s to the 70s.
It was the kitchen?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
Williams.
Because even up until like the 20s and 30s, people were still having the detached kitchens.
Like over at the Pioneer House?
Huh?
Like over at the Pioneer House?
Yeah.
Or it's like completely detached from the house?
Yeah. So if it caught on fire, your whole house didn't go with it.
Well, yeah, but...
And also kept the rest of the house
But where
cooler.
would that even be here? On this
Mhm.
property? Where would that even be on this property?
It was probably back where the
Because
gift
that's
shop
added
probably
on.
was.
That's added on though.
Yeah, and so was the military room.
Yeah.
That would have gone outside, and then this was most likely probably like a sunroom.
Well, it's a new stove, so... It's a new old stove.
It's a Sears stove.
I could tell you it was probably never cooked on.
It was actually. If my version of the story is correct, like the middle lower class school children did not have hot lunches, and so all the moms in the area were like, yo, let's do a fundraiser and raise money to buy a stove so we can cook lunches for our kids. So they had like a fish fry, they raised $30, and then they sent their husbands or whoever down to Tampa, picked up a stove, and it was like a day
Feathers.
trip. And then they all took turns cooking meals, and then all the children would be asked to like bring in something from home, and then they'd make a meal out of it.
Stranger.
a stranger.
Stranger danger. Stranger danger.
We're not strangers.
Yeah, this had to be added on because of the floor. Floor's different. Yeah, this had to be added on because of the floor. Floor's different. Yeah, this had to be added on because of the floor. Floor's different.
Yeah.
That's where the end of the house would have been, way out. So this would have all been like patio. This whole back area from here out was added on.
Yeah, I know. Got a lovely dining room here. Maybe we could come over and eat one day, have a meal together.
He scares people.
Who's that?
Is it Frank? I feel like it's Frank.
Is Frank here? Frankie.
Photos.
Well, we're recording close enough. Do you want me to take photos? Will you be in one of them?
Did you ever make use of these windows? Use them as doors? Or did you just like the idea of it?
Oh, that was my neck. That was my
Happy.
neck.
Nice.
Happy. Probably just like the idea.
Are you happy living here?
That was me on the chair.
Carl.
Coral. Coral. Why, Coral? Why?
I stopped watching that show when they killed Beth. That was so long ago.
How long did you live here?
Is this photo on the fireplace you, Margaret, or is that your daughter?
Agitated.
Why are you agitated?
Why so mad? Why so
If I can
serious?
do anything to help you, let me know.
Do you want a massage? A massage. Ooh, that's me making noise. I'm just gonna sit right here. There we go. It just feels so light in here. Like all downstairs. I just.
Are you proud of your children? Your son became
It's
a
beautiful
judge.
here.
What did it say?
It's beautiful here.
It is beautiful here. You've made a lovely home. you guys happy at Saxon Manor once you moved?
Found.
How much did it cost you to add on the 10 rooms to this house? How did Jessie May pass away?
How did you pass away?
Thanks so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Also consider becoming a member for early access to our videos and extra members-only content.